Hey, it's John. It's Sunday, and we have a couple days before Father's Day. You ever notice how when you're a single parent that sometimes just the simplest things like a clean kitchen just make your day? I felt so good coming home from church today and seeing that my kitchen was clean. Now, that's not to say that everything else in my house is not clean, which is kind of true. But yeah, it's just a victory sometimes to come home and see something clean. It's just awesome for me. So today I want to talk to you guys about traffic school. I had to go through traffic school this week, and I procrastinated, of course, and put it off until the very last moment. I actually had to call into the court and ask for an extension on it. So sad. But I did it online, and I'm going to give you guys some free advice if you have to go through traffic school. I think it's just if you're here in California, maybe across the states. I don't have any idea. But here in California, you're able to take something online, and when you go online, they have a number of sites that you can do. The one, because I'm a marketing person, I looked at the list and I saw something that said simplefastfun.com. So I figured, for sure, I'll do that one. Now, Simple Fast Fun, none of that stuff's true. It was not simple. Well, I guess it kind of was simple, but it wasn't fast for sure. It took me 4 nights because of everything else I have to do, right? And certainly it wasn't fun. Now, you have to go through this test. I'm just going to give you some advice here if you have to do this thing. If you go to simplefastfun.com and it's your site of choice for taking traffic school, know this. Know that the test that you're doing on Simple Fast Fun, at least initially, the first 5 phases, none of it's real. I didn't know that because I'm the schoolboy, right? So I'm thinking, and the heart, whatever, the honest person, I'm thinking that it's legit. And I'm thinking that you have to read absolutely everything and you have to just know it all, right? So I read every word for 4 days. Stuff's dry, okay? It's not fun, and it didn't take me. It just wasn't fast. It took me forever. And then on the last day, I realized I can just fast forward this thing. Actually, I just got so sick of reading it. I'm just going to guess on some of these questions, and I got, like 4 of them wrong. One of them, I guessed, you have to answer, because this is how they make sure that you actually do this. They give you questions based on the information, and then somewhere in that list of what you've read, it says something like the author's favorite color is blue, and you have to say, okay, my favorite color is blue. So I guessed at it, and I was right. And then I realized all of a sudden, wow, for the past 3 days or 4 days, I could have skipped to the end. Know that, okay? Know that you can skip to the end and just be done with it, and then take the actual test. Because you want to get to the test, and here's what I found out was most critical. When you get to the test, the actual test, they give you the answers. You didn't have to read any of that stuff. I'm so stupid sometimes. Or maybe I'm just, like I said, the one who thinks, okay, I've got to do this right. So I took 4 days to do what could have taken about 2.5 hours. So again, I give that for free. If you have to take traffic school when you have kids, you can do it online, but when you do it online, make sure that you just skip ahead and get to the final actual test, because everything else you're doing doesn't make sense. Or just don't get a ticket.